Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Salma and I would like to share with you my honest view about the topic of living abroad versus back home. As someone who moved from Morocco to Canada, I would like to share a highlight of my experiences. So whether you are thinking about moving to Canada or another country, or you're just curious about how it looks like, this video is for you. Have you ever wondered if the grass is really greener on the other side? Moving to a new country can seem like a dream come true. But what happens when reality doesn't quite match up to the paradise you envisioned before? Stay tuned as I reveal the unexpected truth about living in Canada compared to Morocco and how this journey has shaped me in ways I never imagined. Abraham Maslow said once, quote, "In any given moment, there are two options. Step forward into growth or step back into safety." And personally, I have no problem with any of them. It's all about what you choose. So let's start with the basics. Back in Morocco, I was living a life which was stable, comforting, and safer. But there was something inside me that wanted something more opportunities, exploring new places, new people, and also getting a place where I am fully respected as a woman and have all my freedom. And Canada at that moment seemed the best place or the perfect place for me to go to. For the most part, my expectations were met by coming here to Canada, as I found myself respected by everyone, I have never felt objectified by someone, and I also find countless of equal opportunities for everyone. However, I soon realized that no place is perfect. For instance, here in Canada, food is slightly different, if I may say so, compared to Morocco, because back home, I was used to fresh and organic food. And we don't need to label them, because that's the normal thing we had back for most of the time. But here in Canada, most of the food we have here are labeled as organic, and they are not really that available. And the worst part of it is that they are way pricier than normal food. Another point to mention here is that in general, the cost of living is significantly high. So people here, sometimes they can't afford to buy anything they like, and also with the high costs or pricing of accommodations and housing prices, this made it more challenging for people to find the right accommodations for them in the right place, for example, close to their jobs. One thing also I would like to mention for immigration in general, not just about Canada, is that if you have never been able to experience living by yourself, I believe that immigration or coming to Canada is going to be most of the part very challenging for you. One of the undeniable positives about Canada is that the government is supportive, which means if you are a citizen or permanent resident, you will be able to have the governmental support during a certain period, so you will be able to go back on your feet during tough times if you don't have a job, or if you are looking for new opportunities. So there's always that backup plan, which is good. I find it as, or I can define it as a safety net that we have here in Canada. Another very important point, which is the healthcare part. Here in Canada, healthcare is for free. And when I say it's for free, it is really for free. I am not including here the dentist things, but for all the services that are related to healthcare, they are free, which is really a good thing to have. And it gives you that insurance, which is really good to have to feel safer. Now, here is where my story gets more intense. When I wanted to come back or to come here to Canada, I was not really looking for a better life, but it was more about finding myself. Honestly, I was desperate to escape the objectification I was suffering from back home, at least at that moment or at that time. I'm not sure how things are now back home, but at that time, I can't deny that I was suffering from the objectification as a woman. And when I came here to Canada, I felt much more comfortable because I don't feel that objectification. So I am not like unrespected or treated differently because I am a woman. Here in Canada, I feel more respected and more free. And in this kind of freedom and sense of freedom is really life-changing for me. However, the transition was far from easy. It was really challenging to be able to adapt to a constantly changing environment. But also, it pushed me or gave me the opportunity to push myself to become more open-minded and more flexible. Because here in Canada, you have the chance to live with different people from different backgrounds, with different religions and cultures, which makes you more open-minded and accepting for any different behavior, culture, and religions. And I understood that we are all human beings at the end. We are all one. The challenges of living in a new country can be daunting, but there is always a way of overcoming it. One of them is being flexible, open-minded, and always keep in mind that things will change to better. And be flexible with the ups and downs that can happen in your life. And I believe this is something that can be applied everywhere. It's more of a key to success. I believe that the experience of living abroad has enriched my life in ways Morocco would never be able to. To wrap it up, immigration is a very powerful way to grow mentally, psychologically, and spiritually. However, it is very essential to weigh the things or the reasons why you want to move abroad compared or against the reasons why you would stay back home. So you will be able to take the right decision, because after all, immigration is not an easy decision to take. And you need to be very careful what you are doing, because it's a life-changing moment once you decide to immigrate. With the right mindset, immigration can be an incredible way to personal growth, because it opens for you as well life-changing opportunities. Just remember, the key is to stay calm, positive, and flexible. For me personally, Canada feels like home. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please do not forget to subscribe and like, so I will be able to create more of this content. Thank you, and have a good day.